2025 is the best year to start your personal brand. It's also the best year to go all in on my favorite platform, LinkedIn. It's never been easier to start, grow, and scale a one-person business on the platform in such a short amount of time. Now, while you're building your personal brand and business, it's crucial that you're adding in new revenue streams often to keep your brand fresh with new ideas, new solutions, and most importantly, more revenue. And over the past 700 days, I've tested 12 different revenue streams on LinkedIn to determine the best way to make money in 2025. Some of these models are more passive while others are 100% hands-on. I'm filming this video to show you my top 5 favorite revenue streams that you can scale in the next 90 to 180 days without working 24/7, running paid ads, or losing your mind. If you have any questions throughout this video, feel free to leave them in the comment section of this video, and I'll go through every reply that I receive. Before I cover each revenue stream, let me explain how I break this business model into several parts. First, it's more beneficial to have one low ticket offer, one medium ticket offer, and then one high ticket offer. After you've built these 3, you can then add in 2 more revenue models that are completely passive and take almost no work on your end. We'll get to all those by the end of this video. All right, so the very first low ticket product that I cannot recommend enough is a high value premium online course. Now, many of you have probably doubted courses in the past, or maybe have purchased a course yourself that may have kind of felt like a scam. Yes, there are a lot of bad actors, unfortunately, in the creator economy, selling you on making loads of money without showing any actual results. That's just the world we live in. You're gonna stumble into that quite frequently when you're online trying to sell things. So you must position yourself as the go-to expert in your field. I'd recommend pricing your online course between $47 and $147. Remember, this is your low ticket offer. You don't want to make it too cheap, and then that will seem like you don't have anything to offer. You also don't want it to be too expensive, pricing out a large portion of your audience. I love online courses because I can constantly update the course as the year progresses. I can add my new strategies, new video content, and even keep my customers up to date on what's actually changing. You can also upsell to a higher ticket offer, which I'll get into in just a moment. Now, one massive tip I have for you after building several courses is this: don't rush the launch date. I'd recommend spending 1 to 3 months building the course, talking about it on social media, and sending constant emails about it. The more hype that you make before the launch, the better it's gonna do long term. Okay, so moving on to my second favorite revenue stream for 2025 is going to be a private community. So I've spent over 6 months researching different communities, writing down the strategies for the top communities that actually worked in 2024. I'll be launching my own private community in late February of this year. I'd also recommend pricing your paid community anywhere from around $50 to $300 a month, depending on what you actually offer within the community. A monthly subscription is a great source of revenue as long as you can keep up with your actual promises. I've seen too many creators start a community that promises a ton of excellent benefits, but then never actually fulfills any of those. And this isn't one of those offers where you can just build it and then be done and go away from it. You'll need to be active in your community. You'll need to be answering questions. You're gonna be doing live video sessions, updating your content, you name it. You can easily upsell your online course through your community, making these 2 revenue streams fantastic when grouped together. I'd recommend using WAP, Kajabi, School, or Discord to actually build your private community. For the third revenue model, I'd recommend building a high ticket coaching offer. Now, this is one of my personal favorites. You can split your coaching offer into 2 different parts. A done with you approach means you'll be working hands-on with your client, but they'll be doing the actual work. You're simply guiding them, taking calls, giving feedback, and teaching as you go. Now, for the done with you approach, it's the exact opposite. You'll be doing all the work for your client, and depending on what you're offering, this can be a much larger load of work on your end, so just keep that in mind. I'd recommend pricing your high ticket coaching offer anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 a month. Just depends on if you're doing the done for you or the done with you approach. The reason why I enjoy offering high ticket services is that I can easily scale these long term. I did build my LinkedIn content agency just around 7 months ago. The flow is quite simple. I take on a new client, I offload the tedious work to a VA, and do all the heavy lifting myself. It's important you don't take on more clients than you can handle. If your services are lowering in quality, you need to build a larger team to help with tasks or charge more and work with fewer clients. More clients doesn't always mean better. Moving on to my fourth favorite revenue stream for 2025 is going to be an email newsletter. Currently, around 70% of my revenue comes directly from email. Email marketing is still one of the best ways to make money online, which is why I cannot recommend this revenue model enough. So to start, I'd recommend checking out Beehive, which is the platform that I personally use, or ConvertKit, which is another fantastic alternative. And by the way, all tools mentioned in this video will be in the description. And before starting a newsletter, come up with the main idea behind your emails. Are you posting about top strategies in your niche? Are you doing daily market updates, or maybe dropping new alpha on some cryptocurrencies? Whatever that topic is, determine what your newsletter is about beforehand. You'll also want to keep your topics relevant to what you are selling. So for example, if you're selling an online course about how to grow on Instagram, don't send out emails that talk about your favorite travel destinations. Make it make sense. I keep my email newsletter to about once per week on major topics, and then 1 to 2 more emails on smaller topics such as news, updates, or changes to my content. And one thing to keep in mind when building your newsletter, do not worry about your unsubscribe rate. I've seen it happen way too often that creators get super nervous or afraid their business is dying because of a few unsubscribers. It's completely normal. Focus on the people who actually find your emails enjoyable, and then continue making that newsletter better. The final revenue stream I have for you in this video is affiliate marketing and sponsorships. This is by far the easiest revenue stream to incorporate into your business. So let me give you a quick visual of this. So I send out 1 email per week. I post on LinkedIn once every single day, and I'm creating a lot of content every month. Now, I'm also using several tools for each part of my business. I use Supergrow on LinkedIn, Beehive for email, WAP for my community, you name it. With all these tools that I use, I can then add my affiliate links occasionally to my post. Just the other day, I made a video on Supergrow and showed how I use it as part of my LinkedIn strategy. Below the video, I added my affiliate link. The link alone generated almost $1,200 in just 24 hours. Just remember to always be transparent with your community when you're actually posting affiliate links. Trust is crucial to keep when building your personal brand in 2025, and you also don't want to get into any legal trouble. Now, for sponsors, it's almost the exact same, but sponsors normally reach out to you as the brand, and you promoted them in your newsletter, LinkedIn posts, YouTube videos, etc. I only take sponsors if I know the brand can help my audience. I've turned away thousands of dollars worth of sponsored content because it doesn't just feel right with me. Don't let scummy brands with a bunch of money lower your authority online. Always stay true to who you are. Okay, so those are the top 5 revenue streams I'd highly recommend starting in 2025. The sooner you get going on these, the further you can take your business in the next 90 or even 180 days. I really wouldn't overcomplicate the process of creating paid offers. Find your audience's problem, build out a solution, and then box it all up into a revenue model that I've shown in this video. Before you close it, leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite revenue stream is and what you're actually going to be building this year. I'd love to see what you're going to be working on. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Anyways, cheers, and I'll see you in the next awesome video.